Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon. I'm here to finally report to you guys about the Deadpool update. Sorry it took me a little while to talk about this. I had a busy week for school. I only have like a week or so left of school, so finals. I had an AP test this week. It's a very long week, guys. It was a very long week, and I got home yesterday, and I wasn't feeling so good. I was a little sick. There's a little bit of the sniffles going around my school, so feeling better today, and I wanted to wait anyways. I wanted to wait for everything to be coming out in the Deadpool update. It did release, but everything hadn't really come out until the raids had released, and the raids just came out yesterday. So I've taken some time to look at the raids, and here I am. We just had a raid end in my alliance, so we're going to talk about everything that's come out in this Deadpool update. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. So let's get right into it. First, we have the raids. Well, let's first go to characters, but here you can see my alliance completed this raid. Let's go over to the characters so we can see who's brand new in this update. I think they reworked how it looks here. I think they made the gears smaller. It definitely is a little smoother to scroll through this now. So whatever they did, good change here. Now you might see we got this one boy Deadpool here. Deadpool. So let's go over his skills real quick. Dual pistols, nothing crazy. Oh, they did change this skill up UI. Now it you can see what all the differences are every time you level up, but I'd like if whenever you moved up to level 4, level 5, then it would continue to change the description, like the overall description, to be what it would be at level 5 instead of showing each individual change. Like I just like if it shows the cumulative stats of the skill whenever you click on a level. But you'll find Deadpool's specialization is dealing with minions. He's able to chain against minions, like right here, he'll crit if he's targeting a minion with his basic attack. This one, he'll just gain regenerate if he kills someone, and he can ignore taunts, so that's a cool skill. Definitely looking to get the squishies out of the way, like let's say there's a tank taunting, and you wanted to get that minion back there. Deadpool's capable of doing that. And here you can see he applies bleed whenever he's doing this chain attack, if he's attacking minions. So Deadpool definitely focuses on minions. He also gets a 5% chance to revive, because, you know, he's Deadpool. Well, thanks for the dimension rift. But you can see Deadpool focuses on taking down minions, taking down lots of minions. He's definitely... I enjoy this with characters when they find niches for them instead of just like, let's make Deadpool a better Wolverine. Like, if you play Future Fight, that's definitely what they do in Future Fight. You question why bother buying characters, because they're just going to release a better character next month. And Deadpool has a similar power set to Wolverine in terms of like slashing with his katanas and a healing factor, and I appreciate that Fox Next Games didn't just go in and say let's make a better Wolverine. Instead, they focused on a different part of Deadpool's kit, and instead he's a character that focuses on taking down minions, so he has his own niche in the game, and he's a good pickup because say you're completing alliance raids and they have a full minion node, then you're going to want to bring Deadpool in. So I really enjoyed Deadpool. I'm glad they did him how they did him, but I'm happy with him. And then we got Cable. Now Cable, his skill set, it's interesting. I like some aspects of it. There's not a lot of complaints here, but it's just it's nothing like mind-blowing in terms of his moveset. One thing I do like is they take advantage of the charged effect. Black Panther has that. Essentially, charged is like... Black Panther, the way it works is when he drops below 50% health, I think, he gets the charged effect. And then he can do what he did in the movie, where he goes like the little laser beams, or not the laser beams, the little force flies out of him. So that's interesting. I enjoy the charged effect. So now Cable has something similar. When he uses his basic attack, he essentially charges himself up. And then if he uses his second skill when he's charged, it'll then deal bonus damage, and I think it becomes an AoE attack. So really interesting. I like the charge effect. I like it when they do that. It adds a little bit of a strategy to playing the character and an order of skills that you'll want to be using. Some other interesting things to note about Cable is he has time sense. Essentially, he'll gain speed bars for his team. That's kind of like his thing. Like, he gives speed to his team whenever he spawns in, and I think he can apply counters to mutant allies. But you only get a little bit of speed, so it's not that big of a difference. But it's a unique passive, so I'm okay with it. And his third skill is pretty interesting because it's unavoidable. And if Deadpool's on the team, they get an assist together. And essentially, this will also fill Cable and Deadpool's speed bar if they do get a kill. And it looks like you can almost fill their speed bar up by 100%. It's 70% if you get it to level 5. So essentially, you want to pair Deadpool and Cable up. Let's say you find that minion node that you've been wanting to complete, throw Cable on the team too, because Cable and Deadpool do work together. I like this also. I do enjoy when they have characters that work with each other and sort of are designed to be on the same team with each other, like Avengers, how Captain America naturally works well with the Avengers. I do enjoy that, and I like the synergies between characters, even if it's like, you know, there's like the two kind of synergies. There's like low-key synergy. Like, let's say there's a character that, say you're playing a MOBA, and there's a character that can group people up with a whirlpool, and then you have somebody else that can throw down, like, a little time bomb in a little area. You know, those characters have a low-key synergy, but this game has more like a high-key synergy, where it's like, put these characters together because they work with each other. But that's okay, because, you know, it's a turn-based game. There's not a ton of room for subtlety. So I enjoy when characters work together. And I believe that's really all you can note. It works with speed bars, works with Deadpool. Also, enjoys teaming up with mutants. So, hey, I'm glad to see that they're acknowledging mutants. Future Fight just kind of is like, you know, they're kind of, I guess they're technically mutants, but you know, they're not really mutants. So, I hope Cable isn't a Blitz character. I know the Strike Force devs have a passion for Blitz. Speaking of Blitz, though, that's how you get chimichangas, which are how you complete Deadpool raids. So for those of you that don't know, it's going to be similar to Thanos, where you complete the event, you get like 60-ish shards of Deadpool. I did like the event. I thought some of the writing was nice. There's like the two types of Deadpool humor. There's the humor where he's like, hey, hit my ultimate skill, or hey, I'm in a video game. And I don't really find that humor to be all that funny. I think it's kind of on the nose. I think it's a little too much. But it had a lot of the low-key Deadpool humor, like... a line that actually did make me laugh out loud is when the minions are like, we thought you were dead, Deadpool. And he's like, I'm only dead on the inside. I thought, that was a funny line. So I like that kind of humor, and they have a little bit of both sides of Deadpool's humor, so I'm glad they have some more low-key humor instead of always like, I'm in a video game humor. So essentially when you're here, you get chimichangas by reaching certain milestones, and it's not too bad. All you gotta do is get to the 6th milestone, so it's honestly not that hard to do. Plus you're getting Wolverine shards, so that's really nice. Wolverine's a pretty solid character, so overall can't complain with this. I do like that they're now giving us more of a reason to play Blitz, plus I enjoyed that it's an everybody wins Blitz, so not too many complaints there. Also, the thing to note is they gave like 3,000 chimichangas or 2,000 to everybody recently, so I got, everybody in my alliance did, and we have like, I mean, we have 20, 30, how many could be in the alliance? I think 24. So that means we started out with a bunch of chimichangas, so we were able to run raids straight off the bat. And speaking of raids, what great segues in this video. Look, now my raid, we just completed 100% of our raid, and here you can see, this is the icon for the Deadpool raids. What's this? Oh, it's a horrible bundle, don't buy that. So here we can see Deadpool raids. They have 2 different ones you can run. They have, oh, my dog's she's just snoring, it's all good. I was like, whoa, you're good, but she's just snoring. So we have Spicy and Enfuego. Now, Spicy's really easy. My alliance completes that, but without a worry. I think Enfuego's like a level 61, so I hear that's actually really hard, so I don't think we're going to try that. But, you know, it's there. If your alliance is capable of doing it, then feel free to go ahead and do that. I don't know what the rewards difference are. A thing to note with the Deadpool orbs is there's sort of a different philosophy than Thanos. Thanos is pretty rigid. You got, like, one about every raid for like getting roughly 100%, and they'd always contain 5 shards pretty much. Deadpool orbs, you get roughly 2 per raid, but now you're getting like 4 per an orb instead of 5 for the Thanos orb. I do enjoy this. It's a little more enjoyable to open up 2 orbs. The Deadpool raid, alright, an awesome change that Fox Next Games made here is a frustration I had with the Thanos raids. Is your alliance could open up these mini raids that only 4 people could go in, and I understand that's nice for small alliances, but like for everybody else, it'd be one guy opens up a 4-person raid and 4 people get it. So essentially 4 people used up everybody's resources and then nobody benefited from it. In this, everybody can hop into the Deadpool raid, so awesome change there, Fox Next Games. That's great. I'm glad you're letting everybody reap the rewards for what they farmed. So excellent change. That's something maybe not everybody noted, but I noticed, Fox Next Games. I appreciate that. That's an awesome change. So let's open up 2 Deadpool orbs to see what we got going on for Deadpool. Oh, another bad deal. Let's go look at those deals right now. Let's make sure. Let's scare you all away. Bad deal, bad deal, bad deal. Pretty bad deal. Those are all bad deals. But let's go over to orbs. Let's open up. Stop. No, I'm not buying this. Let's open up 2 of these Deadpool orbs. So let's see here. Oh, look, there's a little, I saw the little big Deadpool head, but I didn't see the little body at the bottom. All right. See, like 4 Deadpool or shards, and then we're gonna open up another one. 4 Deadpool shards, and you can see my progress. My alliance is only 100% at 2 raids, plus I completed the whole event, and I'm at 82 of 100, so that means I'm going to need 5 more orbs, or roughly 3 more raids. So Deadpool's only going to be able to be obtainable on the weekends for the next 2 months, but you should easily be able to get him, so no worries. Or it is at 2 months, it might be 1 month, but he's only going to be obtainable on the weekends, but I think we're all more than capable of completing that. So we're going to open up these free orbs while we're here. And then we're going to look over here. There's also a milestone that's happening right now. Trigger Happy Gladiator for competing in Blitz. You get little rewards. Nothing too mind-blowing here, but hey, I have no complaints with there being more than 1 milestone. They also did change some of the difficulties. I think they changed the Blitz challenge, but that didn't really affect me because I already 3-starred all of them before they made them harder. So I can't really note a lot of that. And I believe they made the campaigns easier, but they're still really hard. At least, like, Villains Chapter 6 is still very, very difficult. Nexus, I don't really know. I still think Nexus is pretty hard. I don't know. I think they could lower the difficulty a little bit more if they wanted to. Because a big problem I find is, so, look right here at Villain. Let's say I wanted to complete this Nexus stage. You see how everybody's like 17,000, 14,000 power? Well, let's go over to my team. I know my team technically has more power, but there's more bad guys, so it equals out. But let's say I wanted to increase my team's power. They're at max rank. Farming out star levels is really slow, but let's say I wanted to farm some Yondu gear. I need this little advanced, whatever, glyphs, and I can only get those later in the Nexus, so it's really hard to progress through the Nexus, because I can't gear up my characters much more, because, you know, I need to get to that point in the Nexus to gear them up, but I can't gear my people up enough to get there. So that's a little problem I'm facing right now in terms of doing that, so maybe if you guys could look into that. They did fix the little bug right here with the Alliance and how it wouldn't show all the buttons. Like, look, now I can see all my buttons. Isn't that really nice? So, nice change. They did, I think they had that little coming soon thing there too, but that might have been glitched out for me, so I might not have been able to see that until now. And then I believe that is all that they added in this update. Really nice update overall. I'm glad we went back to the blue UI. I think the blue UI looks a little better than the red one. And I do enjoy how they added all Deadpool onto everything. I think it's really funny, especially the loading screen. So, overall, guys, I can't complain with this update. Again, I'd like if they communicated with us and told us how we're going to be farming Cable. Please, please do not put Cable in Blitz. Just say it with me. Don't put Cable in Blitz. Comment no Blitz down below if you don't want Cable to be available in Blitz. Please don't put Cable in Blitz. I enjoy this kind of Blitz where we're more doing it for fun, but don't put Cable in Blitz. So, let me know, between Deadpool and Cable, who's your favorite character? And I'll talk to you guys later. Signing off, guys.